Welcome to the Fall 2012 Hospitality Services Student Employee Orientation. This presentation is produced by the Azusa Pacific University Hospitality Services Student Employment Office, also known as the HSE Office. The office is under the direction of the Student Scheduling and Safety Training Coordinator for Hospitality Services with the help of student assistants. This presentation is in 5 parts, but you will not be completing all of the parts. If you work with food, you should watch parts 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you are working in a non-food contact position, you should complete 1, 3, 4, and 5. In this section of orientation, discuss the general organization and ethos of hospitality services and an overview of general requirements. The other parts of the presentation will cover more specific information on safety and your rights and responsibilities. Azusa Pacific University policy mandates that all new student employees must attend a safety-related orientation upon hire, and annually thereafter. So this may be a review for those of you who are returning, and brand new for others, but new policies are in force so everyone will benefit. APU's 4 cornerstones guide our commitment to service. You will see them reflected in the mission statement of our department, the AHS Employment Office, and that of the particular venue in which you are assigned. As you serve alongside the chefs, managers, supervisors, and other staff, remember what a pivotal ministry you have in the creating space for community, providing nutrition which contributes to scholarship, and serving in a way that reflects the character of Christ. Thank you for joining the team. The mission of Hospitality Services is to provide a full line of exemplary services for the Azusa Pacific University community in a God-honoring way. We endeavor to prepare, host, and serve nutritious and appealing meals to all of our guests. We purpose to serve in a positive and cheerful atmosphere, to maintain responsible stewardship, and to reflect Christ-like attitudes, thus to enhance the quality and excellence of the Azusa Pacific University campus experience. Our mission drives our service and drafts our policies. It makes hospitality a great place to work and an important service to our community. The HS Employment Office assists managers and supervisors in the scheduling and hiring process. We work to assure accurate and timely paperwork processing so that student employees are paid. So if we request some paperwork from you, please don't delay. It is in your best interest. We also work to continually assure the safety of our employees and customers. Hospitality Services, a division of University Services, is under the direction of Samuel Simon and Assistant Directors James Cacciatore and Chad Crane. The managers of each area report to them and coordinate the business of their particular venues. The supervisors are staff members, often chefs, who are in charge for a shift or of a venue in general. In the larger venues, staff members share supervisory roles according to day or time. The confirmation of hire you received in your apu.edu email gives you the name and contact information of your supervisor or supervisors. To qualify for employment, the undergraduate student must be both enrolled and actively attending at least 9 units of classes at Azusa Pacific University. To qualify for employment, the graduate student must be both enrolled and actively attending at least 3 graduate units of classes at Azusa Pacific University. Azusa Pacific University does not employ individuals under the age of 18 with the exception of full-time enrolled students who have not yet reached his or her 18th birthday. Certain restrictions may apply to job duties until that birthday. Check with your supervisor if you are not yet 18. When you received your confirmation of hire via email from the HS Employment Office, it was an indication that your hiring process has begun. Unless you are currently working for us, this process is not complete. Any person who is offered employment by any department of Azusa Pacific University must provide documents that verify identity and eligibility to work. Many choose to bring their current U.S. passport, which verifies both ID and eligibility. Others choose to bring a combination of picture ID, say driver's license, plus social security card. There are other choices as well, which are summarized in the I-9 chart which was sent to you in your email, along with your confirmation of hire. This information is also available on our website and from the HS Employment Office or Office of Student Employment. This must be accompanied by paperwork contained in your hire packet, without which you cannot be paid and must not work. If you are uncertain whether you have completed this paperwork, please contact HS Employment. As a student of APU, your employment is governed by the policies in two handbooks: the Student Financial Services Handbook, Employment Handbook, and the Hospitality Services Student Employee Handbook. To find APU's Student Employee Handbook, just follow the link. Many of you signed this handbook acknowledgement when you completed hire paperwork. Others have signed it in semesters past, and you don't need to do it again. But if you don't remember signing this acknowledgement, we have some available in the HSE office for your convenience. Your Hospitality Services Student Employee Handbook is your handy guide to policies, procedures, and other information while you work for hospitality. Look in the table of contents. It will guide you through the basic rights and responsibilities of student employees in hospitality services. You'll find contact information, maps, instructions, and more. Find this handbook at HS Employment website. As a hospitality services employee, you are expected to be at your workstation in uniform and ready to work at your scheduled times. We distribute a uniform hat and limited number of uniform shirts. You need to provide black pants and kitchen-grade slip-resistant shoes. You need to wash your uniform between wearings so that it is always clean when you begin your shift. When you met with your supervisor for a schedule, you worked around the classes you have so that you can be available for the same shifts every week up to and possibly including finals week. Changes to your schedule must be approved by your supervisor and may be necessitated due to fluctuations in business flow. You may be asked to work in another position according to your training in your area. There are regulations which restrict the number of hours you may work. Freshmen may work no more than 15 hours per week, though we recommend that generally freshmen and sophomores do not schedule for more than 12 hours per week. If your grade point drops and you go on academic probation, you must not work more than 10 hours per week. No student, grad or undergrad, may work more than 29 hours per week, except during vacation, when you are not taking classes. Then you may work full-time as long as you are registered for the next semester. No international student may work more than 20 hours per week, with the same exception as other students during vacation. Your confirmation of hire is a quick source of crucial information: clock number, venue, position, start date, and supervisor's name and contact information. Important dates are here for which you may be asked to work extra shifts. Dinner rally and homecoming weekend are especially busy, and all employees are expected to work extra time. Reminder for paperwork, without which you would not be paid, is here as well. If you have not yet completed this paperwork, payroll doesn't even know you exist. If you are a new employee or are changing venue or job status, check with the HSE office to make sure you have everything in. Contact information for the HS Employment Office is at the bottom of this document.